Hi there, welcome to the Tent News, where the truth comes to light and the stories everyone is talking about are brought straight to you. From shocking confessions and viral social media moments to real life mysteries and trending drama, this is the place where we uncover it all. Now, please watch this video first, and I will be back with the rest of my commentary.
Fellow South Africans, Africans in particular, I just want to talk about this anti-foreign national sentiments that is going on in our country currently. Most Africans may not actually understand as to what is going on in South Africa, but we need to be clear so that you understand as to what is going on in South Africa in a real sense of the reality, okay? Firstly, it's a number of factors, but I'm going to pick two main factors. Just two, okay? One, this is just politics. We are in a year of local government elections in South Africa. And for those who doesn't know, there is high level of unemployment in South Africa, unemployed youth. Most people are not working in South Africa, are just idling, okay? And there is another problem of crime that is going on, all right? And every Tom and Harry who wants to be a local councillor uses this issue of foreign nationals that are undocumented in South Africa to rise within the community, to be popular, using this question of anti-foreign nationals. To say, you young people are unemployed, why? Foreign nationals have taken your jobs. Secondly, there is a high level of crimes because of people who are undocumented. Tell me, are you saying an ordinary person will not understand that? An unemployed person? The reality is the person who's unemployed will actually understand, because they will tell you, give you a very, example of a person who's working at a restaurant. People who are just doing their own businesses in the townships, doing very well, creating jobs by themselves, who are in the main foreign nationals, because most foreign nationals are creating jobs for themselves in the township by selling, buying goods and selling, or either fixing things, building houses, all those kind of skill which South Africans we did not get at school, because our education system has taught us to be job seekers. But foreign nationals who are in the country are actually creating jobs for themselves by actually, providing services to South Africans and all of that. And most of them are in businesses. That is why we speak about spaza shops and all of that. Because South Africans, we did not receive an education system that teaches us to create jobs to create businesses and all of that. But that is just the reality, okay? And then the second factor is you often hear people saying, why is the government quiet? I'm sure Africans in the diaspora and Africans all over the continent are actually blaming South African government. But let me tell you the reason why South African government is literally, doing little about this issue. People who are leading this march and vigilante groups not being arrested. Let me tell you why. The role of government is to create jobs, is to create a conducive environment for people to create jobs and all of that, for investors to come in the country and create jobs by investing in our country. The role of government is to provide safety and security to our people, okay? But that is not happening. All right. And you see these people march are not directing anger towards the government. Okay. The anger is directed to foreign nationals. Okay. To the wrong people altogether. Remember, South Africans, the reason why there is too much unemployment in South Africa, unemployment rate is too high, is precisely because South Africa doesn't beneficiate. And it's the role of government to make sure that we pass laws that will make sure that we beneficiate. Our mineral resources should not leave South Africa unprocessed. We need to build factories here so that we can actually create jobs. Simple things we don't produce ourselves. These clothes, we import them. The plates that we eat every day with, we import them. Anything you can think of, we import things that we use daily that we've got a capacity to produce. It just need a legislature which is going to be passed so that we can start beneficiating and create jobs. There is no emergency. Sort of this issue of foreign nationals not being treated with, sort of the emergency attitude it deserves, to say we are in a crisis, we are on the edge of uprising and all of that through this anti-foreign national rhetoric that will cost so many lives. There is no debate in parliament focus on immigration. None. The president has addressed the country. Nothing new has been said. The message was not strong enough to actually condemn those who are actually, perpetuating anti-foreign national issue. And lastly, people need to understand that these leaders of March and March and all of that, they've got ambitions of being political leaders themselves. They want to go into government themselves, these leaders. That is why one of the anti-foreign national group, vigilante group called Dudula, Zandile Dabula or something like that, has now joined politics, because she's popular enough, because she has used this issue of immigration for her to rise into power. So she has now joined politics. Why? It's a year of elections. So this issue of South Africans are not xenophobic, I can tell you. South Africans are not xenophobic. That one I refuse. It's just some groupings and people who wants to rise into power through this anti-foreign national rhetoric, saying people are undocumented and all of that. They know very well that South African government cannot deal with this issue of illegal immigrant or people who are undocumented without amnesty. That is the only thing that can deal with this issue of illegal immigrant and people who are undocumented in South Africa. Amnesty and cooperation within SADC countries to make it easier for people to be documented so that they can be detected, so that crime can reduce and all of that. That is the only way. But I'm saying to you as a South African and as an African brother, understand that we are in a year of elections, and these people are actually, they want to go into, and they are funded by political parties, by the way. I hear people saying, where's March and March getting money, being funded? They are funded by political parties that want these people, these leaders of March and March and all of. That's why Dabula Zandile of Dudula have already been taken. Why? Because she's popular now. I saw this Jacinta Zuma addressing MK people today. Giving a signal that people must then vote for Jacob Zuma's party, MK. She has said that literal today, not talking about, so it's politics. So it's not a genuine struggle. So those who are supporting this March and March, you need to understand that it's got nothing, this is not genuine. It's about leaders or people who wants to go into politics. Unemployment will remain. Remember, when this March and March are going around closing businesses, there are so many South Africans who are working in these supermarkets owned by foreign nationals. They are there. So many of them. There are so many South Africans working for foreign nationals. And then if this foreign national close shops and leave, South Africans are going to be unemployed. So many of them. Okay, and the cost of living is going to be very high, by the way, for South Africans. Okay, because these foreign nationals who have rented in our backyards are no longer going to be able to pay rents. Like I said, South Africans, we received a poor education. Our education system doesn't actually teach us as South Africans to be business people. We are job seekers. It teaches us to be looking for jobs, not to create jobs. Okay, that's what I wanted to let my African brothers and sisters and those in the diaspora to understand. The material condition in South Africa currently is purely about politics. If you listen to them, these leaders of March and March, you must listen to them. They speak about the 4th of November, all of them. Go and listen to them. Actually, today they've exposed themselves. They speak about 4th of November. 4th of November, it's got nothing to do with any other thing here. So be careful and relax, Africans. This thing is not going to actually explode. You need to relax. Yes, we need to be very careful, but the government must actually, do something about this. Okay.
Yes, guys, a lot is happening in South Africa right now as we speak. A lot is happening, guys. But one thing that I know and that I've picked is that people will eventually expose themselves, expose what they are supporting. Because Jacinta went to the MK party and she was there recently. I think it was yesterday. Yes. And she actually said it herself that she is the product of the MK party, which this one got so many people shocked and so many people confused, questioning themselves. So what is happening? What is really, really happening, guys? Why are all these things happening? But I feel like at this point, everything is outside. Like everything you need to know is outside. We are just ignorant as people. We just continue, even though we can say, "Oh, this is not working." Because trust me, if these March and March and all these other parties in Ntsizwa, Nobuntsizwa, by something like that, uPhakela Mthakathi, they were working. We were supposed to be saying a different story right now. Like we were supposed to be saying a different story. Looking back with the chaos that had happened because of these things, no, man. No. South Africa, wake up. South Africa, it's high time we wake up and smell the coffee, because what is this? Like, what is this? We were supposed to be saying a very different story right now. We were supposed to be talking about youth working, the unemployment rate being decreased. But there is nothing like that. They are only taking out those people that are renting out the spaza shops, and no one is renting out in those spaza shops. Who's being affected mostly? South Africans. Because remember, those buildings, the properties that they rent out to these Somalians, to these Ethiopians, are South Africans. And now guys, But anyway, say your thoughts down below in the comment section.